was some serious talent in there that I did not think went into this sport, and it is absolutely wonderful to see.
You got to work together. You have to get arrow control. There's times where you have to push the line, be more aggressive.
The athleticism in this is insane.
I started what is known as instinct archery, and we started producing recurves and longbows for people to use for hunting and target and whatnot. So during the course of the development, we had created this quiver that would mount onto the side of the bow, and we were looking for foam that would go inside the hood, you know, where your arrow points would stick in there. So we met with this vendor who does stuff with foam. So we were looking at that piece of foam and thinking, that'd be fun to put on an arrow and shoot each other. So we went back, designed up this little, we called it a blunt. It looked like a Hershey's Kiss. We put that on an arrow shaft, glued a piece of foam on it. I shot him, and of course the rest is history. So we made a bunch of prototype arrows, and we used some of our recurve bows that we were making. These are like 45-pound bows. And we had somebody that had some paintball bunkers. We bought some cheap airsoft masks, and we went out there and just ran around shooting each other. Didn't really have any kind of official rules or any kind of structure, but everyone who did it really had a lot of fun. So then the wheels started to turn like, hey, this could really be something cool. My church was having a fall festival, and this was back in 2011. And so I approached the pastoral staff and said, hey, I've got this fun game I think would be great to have at your fall festival. We had over 300 people play that day. We had moms, brothers, sisters, dads. We had the whole family out there playing. And we played till after dark, and then they lined up cars in the parking lot and turned on their headlights because nobody wanted to stop playing. That was the day that I thought, wow, this is really something that can engage the whole family.
We modified this game into a way that anybody can do it. That really drew me as a phys ed teacher, because there's a lot of kids who may not be able to jump high or run fast or shoot well. But archery is just something a little bit more different, and I wanted to offer something to my students in Maui that might excite them.
That event that we had at my church for that fall festival, when I saw moms and dads out there with brother and sister, I saw the whole family engaged. I kind of threw out my initial ideas. You know, I had a paradigm shift, I really did. I love the fact that I've got people that are in their 70s playing, and I've got 8, 9, 10-year-old kids that are playing. So as a kind of a general rule, we usually say 10 and up, okay? So 10 to 100.
At 59, I'm still doing it. I get out there with the 13, 14, 15 years old and doing great, having fun, and wouldn't change a thing.
When we first started out, the field was 50 by 100. Now it's 30 by 62. I mean, it's really been refined, and it's evolved over the course of 13 plus years. So over the course of that time, we've just kind of developed and improved and really built a successful model. And I call it my blueprint. I call it a recipe of how we run efficient, well-organized games.
I am wanting to do leagues because most of my kids in my class want to do this. So they get introduced to the class, then they get introduced to the leagues. So we gotta score right, and I'm here as my #1 source to see how this is run. So when I go back and I do my own, there's no variant.
Just started shooting the bow yesterday, so it didn't take long. It took a solid shooting the bow, just 5 minutes. You got the hang of it. So, I think it was fun.
So what was your strategy?
just dodge. Just don't get hit by the arrow. That was the biggest thing, is just don't get hit. And if you're able to catch an arrow, go ahead and have fun. I mean, I was moving, I caught 6 arrows, only got hit 41 times, and I hit people 35 times.
There are so many different ways you can play it, depending on your skill set. So you can be a dodger, which is great. If you're really athletic, you can dodge. But if you maybe can't dodge as much, you can really utilize and learn how to catch arrows, which is also an incredible skill to have.
I love that it's supportive to everyone. Everyone gets to play. Not like other sports, everyone gets playing time. And I thought it would be an interesting sport to try. And I was right, I really liked it.
I've seen every age, whether it's kid, child, you would think, okay, they can't do anything. And it's like you flip a light switch, and all of a sudden they're taking out everybody, and they're doing matrix moves, and you're like, what is going on?
Everyone has a role and has a chance to make something happen.
The stats are huge. We've got everything dialed in. We've got a website where we keep all the stats, where players can go register, and then we actually pull them in from the website when we start a new match, so that at the end of that match, when we hit post the results, it goes right up to the website. So we've got all this infrastructure that we've been working on for 4 years. And so then in August of 2024, we had our first international tournament here. So we had some guys from Canada. I had a guy who flew over here from Australia. I had another guy that came from Hawaii just to see this. And what was really cool about it is we had players that they don't play by our rules. And so it was really neat to bring them all here and show them a legitimate way of playing and scoring.
As far as extreme archery and archery tag, the sport that we're playing now, it's a whole different thing. So we're still learning how to make the most of it, and in a system where you're on the field the whole time and it's just about scoring points. So we're trying to figure out, there's obviously a strategy involved, but yeah, we're still in the midst of figuring out the best way to do it.
As much as I love the game, I've never met a bad person who plays this game.
It's also a social thing just as much as it is a competitive athletic thing. It's like you really meet some like-minded people. Yeah, it's a great part of the sport.
I don't do it.
No smash. I don't agree. No smash.
The community is great. We have a different community in Boston than here, and we're already making friends.
Wherever I am in the world, whether it's here in Indiana, Boston, Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto, you feel like you're at home when you're connected with these people from all different backgrounds, all different walks of life.
We have communities up in Canada, in Providence, Rhode Island, in Denver, and soon to be in Omaha. There's people all over the continent, and everybody's friendly. It's a very, very, very friendly sport.
And you just get brought together from one thing, which is the love of shooting each other with arrows and bows, which is pretty cool. That he made this thing just on his own in his garage, and it's literally stretched out across the entire world. I'm incredibly grateful. It changed my life.
My heart is really about how many people I can impact around the world with our unique approach to archery.
it drops the arrow and then leaves the little disc thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're Velcro. They're magnets.
Thank you.
It's really fun.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would enjoy it.
Yeah. Whoa!
Good shot. Now wait target. Focus on that blue dot that you put on the target. Good. See? Pretty fun, isn't it? All right. Look at that.
It's still there.
Now you.
Hey hit! Oh, hey hit right! Oh, hey hit! Oh, big catch right out of the air.